So I thought about this today. I'm going to try and go back to when we first started these Thursday noon calls and get them all pinned to the top of the page, because I know it's hard to go back and scroll through our connect page and try and find them. So I'm going to be doing that. But also, if you guys could always make sure that I always share this to my team chat, as well as posting it to our team page, like my level 1 chat. That way they can get it to their teams too for easy reference. So when I post it, if you guys can make sure and do that, because sometimes people don't see it. As we all know, Facebook is crazy how some things show up and some things don't. So super excited, you guys, about this call today. Also, last week's call, we talked about consistency and reaching out and asking. So make sure that you guys go back and listen to that replay if you hadn't had a chance to do so for that call. But today's call, it's going to be nice and short and sweet. We are going to be talking about, so I know a lot of you right now are doing Christmas in July. So don't worry, we're not going to start anything that's going to cause craziness on top of that. And I know a lot of you are wrapping that week up, that we're doing the Christmas in July this week that will end at the end of the week. So this that we're going to talk about isn't going to officially start until July 24th, which is Sunday, July 24th. That way you guys can wrap up your Christmas in July's. But you guys, so I've had the chance to work with corporate on some things that are going to be coming down the pipeline for August, September, and October. And what I want to stress right now to you guys is book parties. Let me tell you right now, you are want to get your party booking pants on like you've never booked parties before, like ever. I'm telling you, like, reach out and get our calendars as full as we can for parties. And what we're going to do is, I've been thinking kind of a lot about something that we can do in July to kind of, or August, to kind of change things up and to kind of help you guys maybe book some additional parties. So in May and June, our Connect team did an incentive for you reps. So in June, we gave away some big cash prizes, or I'm getting all my months mixed up. Yeah, June, we gave away some big cash prizes. At the end of July, any of you, and I posted yesterday, there are several of you already entered for one entry. Any of you that do the 1 by 1,000, sign up a rep, sell 1,000 PV, get one entry into our giveaways at the end of July. So we're going to be doing something similar to June, but we're going to add in some product and a couple other giveaways besides cash. So that is the end of July. You get 2 entries if you do 2 by 2,000. So I know several of you are super close to the 2 by 2,000. So let's get as many entries as we can. We have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 more days and counting today to be entered for that. Also, you guys, Zaya, on top of that, if you do the 1 by 1,000, they're going to give you $100 cash. So those of you that have already done it, that have an entry into our giveaways, you already have $100 cash. Also, if you do the 2 by 2,000, they're going to give you $300, you guys, and you'll have 2 entries into our giveaways. On top of that, if you sell 2,500 PV, you guys are getting an extra 5% on top of your commissions. So if you're paid $100, they're going to add 5% to that $100. Whatever you are paid, they're adding that percentage to. If you do 3 by 2,500, they're going to add 10%, you guys. So you get 10% extra on top of your commissions plus $300, you guys. So a great, plus you're entered into our giveaway 2 times. So many ways to add extra cash in your pocket, and there's still plenty of time, you guys. Hi, Aubrey. You look so pretty in red. I just saw you pop on. So now I'm all sidetracked. You got me all flustered, Aubrey. You look so cute. Okay, so you just like popped right in front of my face. So lots of ways to add extra cash, lots of ways to earn extra cash through our drawings at the end of the month. So June and July, we did that. So in August, you guys, so what we're going to do, and I'm announcing it now, the reason being is I want you guys to have plenty of time to book parties. And I don't want to roll this out the beginning of July when corporate's rolling theirs out and everything get confused. So I want us to get a good heads up be able to post this on our VIPs, be able to post this to our customers, be able to talk about this right now. So what we're going to do is we are going to spoil our teachers. And how we're going to do this is any, excuse me, any teacher that books a party with you is going to get an entry into it. I'm going to tell you what the entry is going to be for here soon. So any teacher, we're going to promote this as back to school. Let's, our summers for our teachers are wrapping up. We could not be able to support our children without our teachers, and we want to spoil and love on our teachers as much as we can. So I want to literally shout this out to the universe that we want to get as many teachers as we can booking parties. They're going to get an entry by just booking a party with you. Also, you guys, anyone that books a party that is a non-teacher is going to be able to nominate. Thank you, Jamie James, my sister, for giving me this idea. They are going to be able to nominate a teacher into the drawing. So if you've got someone, a friend that is going to book a party with you, she's a non-teacher and she wants to nominate any teacher, she can. At the end of the month, you guys, any teachers that booked a party or any teachers that were nominated are going to be entered into a drawing, and we are going to be giving away okay, so they get to choose. We can tell them that we're going to give them cash that they get to use back to go to their rooms, to their students, to themselves, to pamper themselves, or we're going to give them a Zaya shopping spree, which is a Zaya gift card from your back office. So that is money going back into your business, back into your, and then we're also spoiling our teachers. So we're doing, okay, here is the amounts that we're doing, you guys. We're doing two $500, and we are also doing three $250. So there's 5 prizes at the end of August, you guys. So we want to be, I'm going to be creating a graphic and posting this. You guys can create whatever graphics you want for your team, but anyone is eligible from any of our teams in this whole Connect team. Okay, so that's 2 $500 cash prizes and 3 $250. Or if they want the cash, we'll provide them with the cash. If they want it to use it towards a Zaya gift card, that Zaya gift card is getting purchased in your back office. So whoever's teacher is drawn from whoever they booked the party with, or whoever nominated that teacher is the rep that the gift card will be ordered from. So does anybody have any questions with that? Some of my best customers are Lunch Lady and LeBright. Yes. So I would say any school administration, yes. Any staff at school, I shouldn't say just teacher. So if you have like a librarian or a lunch lady or someone that is going to book a party, absolutely. If they're a principal, if they're, I don't know, athletic director, if they're a coach, something to do with our students at school, you guys. So I want us to promote this. So it's going to be any parties that a teacher or someone nominates a teacher for next week and the whole month of August. So it's going to start July 24th. So my hopes in this, as well as spoiling our teachers and giving back to our teachers, is you guys being able to promote and book as many parties as you can. So the next week, starting July 24th, if they book that week, or the whole month of August, but we're only going to do it for those 5 weeks. So any questions with any of that? I will also be posting this. I'll create some graphics, but you guys can come up with fun ways to promote it to your customers and all of your teams. So make sure that those of you that have teams are getting it out there, letting them know that they have it. Now, we're going to spoil our customers that book parties, and then Zaya in turn is going to be spoiling you guys with the parties that you book for August, September, and October. Okay, so I don't know the details yet. All I know is that it's going to be really, really good, and they're going to do lots of ways to get cash back in you reps' pockets and be able to promote us promoting as many parties as we can to our customers. So lots of good stuff. Nothing is finalized yet, but things are looking like it's going to be super, super amazing. So Anybody have any questions with anybody have a great name for this as well? I was trying to think of something that we could call it about trying to book parties for teachers and anyone nominating teachers. Anyone have a good idea? Anyone, anyway, for any August party?
I think for the team, we could call it a back to school booking bash. I mean, for that aspect of it, but what to call it for the, for your flyer to try to find staff, I'm not sure. I have to think on it.
Yeah, I like that. And you guys can come up, like if your teams want to come up with different ways to promote it, we can kind of leave that up to you guys, and you guys can, that way we're not all posting the same graphics, the same stuff, and getting flagged on Facebook. So that's probably a better way to do it. But the prizes will all be the same. So two $500 either cash that they can use towards whatever they want for their schoolroom, for themselves, or a shopping spree, they can choose. So two $500 and three $250. And those will be drawn after August. These are only parties booked for the last week of July and all through August. If a teacher or someone nominates a teacher and if that party is booked in September, October, those don't count. We're only going to do this so that we can draw the winners at the end of August and be done and know that those parties actually happened. Does that make sense? So if you
Yes.
have
And
some, I'm sorry, Robin, what was that? No, go ahead.
I just have a question. So the way to get entered is by actually booking that party. Is that it? Or is there, like, if they have a $1,000 party, it's an extra entry, or is it strictly just the bookings?
Just the booking, just the party. Yep. And then when we get
to the end of August.
Yep. And it has to happen. So if we get to the end of the August and you had a party booked and you had someone nominate a teacher, or that it was a teacher and they didn't actually have their party, they either decided not to do it or they didn't have their party, we're not going to put their name, like we're going to remove their name. So we want it to be, that's why I'm only doing August, because I think sometimes when we do booking blitzes and we get into months ahead, some of those parties end up being canceled. They don't end up having, and we don't want it to be a winner that doesn't end up actually hosting a party. So you guys as reps need to make sure that the names that are submitted are only those that actually had a party. Now I'm going to be creating a Google Doc. So when I post, instead of posting it all under a post, when I post the specifics of the promo, there's going to be a Google Doc link attached, and that's where we're going to post the name, the date of the party, and then if it's someone that's nominating a teacher, you're going to post. So it'll all be laid out on that spreadsheet for you guys. So if it's someone that had a party and they're nominating a teacher, they're going to put their name and the nomination there. Could they choose to do the two versions as a partial shopping spree? I suppose they could, yeah. If they wanted to split the 500, that would be fine. Anybody else have any questions with that? What we're going to be doing to kind of give back and spoil our teachers. We're not going to put any PB attached to it. We're going to make it as simple as we can. But the party does have to happen. So we will not draw the winners until the end of August, until the parties are all over and all of the entries are done. So you guys have fun with marketing this to your teams. Okay, if they are already booked, if they already have a party booked for the last week of July or in August, that counts. Absolutely. If they already have a party booked and they're a teacher and you've already done that, we're not going to not allow them to be part of the drawings. So if you've already, but if you have somebody that's booked in August and July, I suppose too, if they want to nominate a teacher, we can do that as well. Okay. The only way that this is going to work, you guys, to be really, really great is if we promote the crap out of it, just like we've done. So those of you that are participating in Christmas in July, it's been going really, really good because we've been promoting it like crazy and people are seeing it and people are getting excited and so make sure that, it's not just something that we're posting one time or we're sharing one time. Let's share it through the whole last week of July, the whole month of August, and make sure we can get as many teachers. And you guys, it's a perfect time to promote it to teachers because it's back to school. Obviously, August, everyone is thinking back to school. So everyone's thinking back to school. Teachers are thinking back to school. Share it with them as book a party. You know, I would love to pamper you before you go back to school. I would love to get you some fall items before you're going back to school for your school wardrobe, like anything that you can do to promote this to teachers, you guys, and make it fun with your teams. You could, those of you that are leaders, those of you that have teams, you could do a contest with your reps. Whoever gets the most teachers booked for parties or the most nominations, you can run with this however you want with your teams. And make it fun and really, really promote it. So today, at some point, I will post a graphic to our Connect team. I'll post the Google Doc and have all of the information pinned in announcements, and then you guys can run with it however you want. I'm going to promote my main social media platform. Yes, yes, love, love, love list. Thanks from the school world. Yes. Okay, so you guys, any questions at all? If you have any questions, please let me know. Otherwise, promote. And I know some of you have Christmas in July wrapping up. Don't worry about promoting until you get all of that wrapped up. Totally understand that. But I wanted to get this out because I want all of us to have enough time to book as many parties with teachers as we can. And I know several moms that would love to nominate teachers. And I think that will get you additional bookings just from people being like, by them just hosting a party, they get to nominate their favorite teacher or their teacher maybe that has made an impact in their child's life. And knowing that they can help maybe do that for someone else would also be a great way to get additional bookings, you guys. Yes, you can say prize amounts. Absolutely. Yep. We want that announced that those are, so 2 $500 giveaways and 3 $250. They can pick to use that cash towards whatever they want with school or themselves or a Zaya shopping spree. That way, that shopping spree then will be ordered to the rep, whoever hosted that party. Any other questions? So we're going to.
Hey, Megan.
Yeah.
I have a quick question because you just talked about teachers that have influenced their kids. We're talking about present teachers. We're not talking about retired teachers.
Yes.
Correct?
Yep. Anyone that's currently working in a school system. So I guess when we promote it, we can say school administration. I guess it's not administration, school staff.
School staff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Any school. So if it's lunch, coach, principal, anyone, aides, sometimes the rooms have different aides that help out with teacher aides in school. That could be teacher assistants. Yes. Thank you, Deb. So any of those. So, but again, you guys, the only way that we can make this really good is if we really, really highlight and promote this to people out there to get them to book the parties or get teachers to want to book. And no better way to help pamper a teacher than spoil her with free and half off and a chance to win extra cash or an extra shopping spree. So daycare providers, I know I asked that. What do you guys think? We haven't rolled this out. Should we do school staff and daycare staff? What do you guys think? I'm open to whatever. I mean, I would be, maybe we do say school staff and daycare. That's because anyone that's helping take care of our children. You guys good with that? We can easily word that school staff, daycare staff. Good with that. Because then that would take care of like preschools, because some daycares have like preschools within and they have teachers in daycares. And so then that way we just take care of all of that. Yeah, daycare is affiliated with school. Yep, I agree. We'll just do that. Yep. Okay. Any other questions, you guys? I'm excited about this. We've never done anything like this. And I think it will be really good to just promote parties, you guys, because I'm telling you, we're going to want to get as many parties as we can. We're going into our busiest months, September, October, August, end of August, I should say, first 2 weeks of August. But as soon as we kick back into school, August, September, and October, biggest months for Zaya in Zaya history. So we want to book as many parties as we can and do as many things as we can to get parties booked. Because that is what is going to help us really, really have a huge, huge fall. All right, guys. Well, if there's no other questions, I'm going to put together something. And like I said, you guys run with it with your teams how you want. And I think you guys could piggyback off it and build things within your own teams as well. Those of you that have teams, run fun things on your VIP for booking blitzes for teachers, and make sure you really highlight that. Okay, thank you, Deb. Awesome, thank you. Really highlight that people can nominate teachers too by just booking a party. So make sure that you can highlight that you guys highlight that with people as well. If no other questions, I'm going to post this, and then hopefully you guys share it with your teams right away, those of you that have teams, and we can really get this kicked off as of July 24th that week, and then the whole week of August. All right. Okay, guys, I'll get it posted. If no other questions, that is it for today. Does anyone have anything else? All right. Thank you all for jumping on, and more to come soon on this. Thanks, everyone.